This video explores the expansion of binomial factors, which we often refer to as FOIL. The things that we need to remember when we're looking at this sort of stuff is what binomial means, and that is that it means two terms. So the expression a plus b in brackets times c plus d in brackets is a product of two binomials. We also need to remember the distributive law when it comes to expanding expression, which we often refer to as rainbows. The acronym FOIL that we use in this instance talks about first, outside, inside, last. So if we look at our expression here, in order to expand using FOIL, we would multiply the first term in each set of brackets, so that would give us AC. Then we do the outside, which would be A and D. Then we do the inside, which is B and C. And then we do the last, which is B, D. We will now look at using FOIL on some examples. So if we were asked to expand and simplify this expression, we need to remember FOIL. So the first from each set of brackets will be x squared. Then the outside would be x times positive 7 would be 7x. The inside would be negative 3 times x, which will give us negative 3x. And then the last from each set would be negative 21. We then need to go through and gather the like terms. So that would give us x squared. We can add those x's, so plus 7x minus 3x will give us 4x minus 21. With this example, we're going to follow the same procedure, FOIL to expand and then simplify. 2a times a will give us 2a squared. Outside, 2a times negative 3 will give us negative 6a. Remember that negative is attached to the number that comes after it. Inside will give us negative 5 times a, which will give us negative 5a. And last will give us negative 5 times negative 3, which will give us positive 15. Then to simplify, we need to gather the like terms, which will give us 2a squared. We've then got a and a, so that will give us negative 11a plus 15. To look at one last example, again we're going to do the same thing. First will give us a times b squared will be ab squared. Outside will give us a times 4, which will give us 4a. Inside will give us negative 7 times b squared, which will be negative 7b squared. And last will give us negative 7 times positive 4, which will give us negative 28. Then we'll simplify by gathering the like terms. In this instance, we don't have any like terms. We've got ab squared, we've got a, we've got b squared, and we've got a constant. So those values can't be gathered, and there's no other simplifying that we can do there. So that's our answer in this instance. Remember that FOIL is just a special version of rainbows. That is, using FOIL for binomial expansion is just a special version of the distributive rule. You can still use rainbows to go through and check everything. The end.